One, two. All right, everyone. Welcome back to another Lost Relics weekly update. I'm thinking about changing the name from weekly update to like journal. Journey, journal, right? Welcome to my Lost Relics journal. I think we're on number 18 now, right? 4.5 week, 4.5 month. So today we got a huge. Well, I'm on the road, so not gonna um, I wasn't able to grind that much, but I want to get this video out and talk about this huge update on the skill renewal. Skill renewal. Last couple of weeks, they updated the skill renewal part one. A lot of big, huge changes in the fundamentals of the game, and this is just part two, which is also pretty big. It's gonna impact the game, the market, the future quite a lot. Let's go over. Let's talk about it. What's the update? So the main part is the virtual tools weapons are gone. Okay, they replaced it with a soulcraft, which is like an undestructible but untradeable for you to level up and use. So you start with 75% and you upgrade them through either your soulcraft tools or your weapon. Your tool starts with 75% and they level up one at a time. Dude, the leveling Ashes is pretty crazy. You have to obviously gather and farm fish a lot, and apparently it requires some arcane fragments too at the higher you go. Even at level 4, I think there's some, I don't know yet, I haven't gotten there yet, but it seems like from the pictures in Discord, you require legendary fragments for somewhere around level 4. I'm guessing it's going to require some T frags, maybe near the tier 10 or level 10 or something. This is insane. That is why the legendary fragments were going up. No, I don't know, but it seems a little fishy that the legendary fragments was pumping. We're gonna look at the market later, right before this update. I'm just saying, we don't know. Another cool thing is they decided no more anonymous trading. Everybody's name will be shown on the trading saying who's going over from where. I guess it's kind of okay, but considering a decentralized game, I mean, I don't personally like my trading history to be out there, but it really is. It helps curve these kind of like market manipulation kind of stuff, right? So upgrade legendary tier requires epic primary. Oh, this is for the soulcraft weapons, which I don't probably need. I have mythic, so for newbies who are new into the game, this help them level up a weapon that they can use slowly without RNG. They don't have to wait for drops, which is nice. I like games that kind of not too much RNG in there, even though RNG is the fun part, getting nice items, but their progression shouldn't be too RNG based. I think that's a nice, even though it's kind of daunting how much you need to upgrade them. But soulcraft armor is coming soon later, so those definitely require a lot of fragments. That is why all the fragments are just pumping. Not only you need epic fragments for contracts, legendary fragments for your house, for the I guess the more used now, there will be more demand on them, but it's just the way it's come about is like, I don't know, man. Unless there's some people who are really close to insider information, they probably sweep up all the cheap legendary fragments already, and they know what's coming down the pipe. They can just act a little bit faster. While us just normal players, we just have to go with the flow, right? Yeah, there's some parts of it I don't like, but improving the game, moving forward, getting ready for the co-op is all good, and I like all the updates they're doing. So, Nature's Gift. Also, this is also considered a public service announcement for people who have played this game long ago. Have some items, like old items in there. They're virtual items, materials or resources that you farm. They're all getting wiped, and they're changing and they're being converted into nature's gift, but only for 6 months. All right, you have 6 months to go capture it. Let me show you. All right, this is a pretty important part actually. So let me go in the game and show you. But those are the kind of major. You got your soulcraft, tools, weapons. You got armors coming down soon and replaced, and of course all your old. They're cleaning up a lot of stuff. This is my chest. I haven't opened it yet, but it expires 180 days. So if you're still kind of consider, if you have a really old account, maybe have some stuff, just go in there one time and collect your thing. You know, at least you have your nature's gift. I only got 123. Oh man, the conversion rate is kind of bad. I don't know what I lost, but let's see. I lost all my virtual weapons. Materials, didn't think I lost too much. I don't know what they took away. I think mostly just the virtual items, weapons, and the tools, of course. And here's the 76 Soulcraft. You know, I tried it out a couple times just to see, but seems like the amount I've seen level 4 require 10,000 nodes. Oh my god. I'm still trying to collect my Enchanted Island scrolls. I have about 50 right now. I wanted to, since I'm on the road visiting my brother, I wasn't able to, driving all day. This week I probably will not be finishing my defeat monster this one. I kind of wanted to get this, but I did everything else before that. And yeah, let's go look at the market. So as expected, the scroll prices had a little pump. I guess everybody's really, not everybody, most people who can afford it are trying to get their skill, because obviously the higher level you have, the better stuff you get. It had a little pump. Maybe you'll settle back down to 5,000-6,000 maybe. But considering how much we need to level, I think a lot of people will be pushing maybe some of these levels. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Now, look at these look at the fragments. I don't know if you guys remember last week. It was just 2 weeks ago. Somebody gotta know something. I don't know, man. Why would you all of a sudden start buying legendary fragment out of the blue? Last week we didn't know anything. I don't know what the trade history, who's doing it, but definitely, I don't know. If it doesn't look fishy, it sure smells fishy. But we can just go with the flow. I mean, back when it was 50, I really did, was bidding here, and that's the best time to pick it up. But these updates, just like weapons, they get nerfed, things go out. It happens. You just have to keep up with it. You have to be close to the developers, so in the Discord, notice everything, and when the change comes, act accordingly. So look at the fragment prices. This is insane. What are you guys doing? Oh my god, this made me wish I had bought a bunch back when it was 40, and even then I thought it was too expensive. But unfortunately, I don't know, man. This edition is getting out of control. Too much fragments prices, and this is no way. And a good thing is that the overall market go back. Pull up the overall crypto market that is kind of recovering. I mean, even with the engine pump like this and the fragment pump, it's just the double pump is just too much. I have to wait for it to settle down. I'm going to give it a couple more weeks. I know I've been waiting weeks, stacking up. But we still have a long expedition. Only 12 weeks, a few months ago. So I'm going to be patient. Wait for it to occur. Hopefully this right here is the bullwhip, and we're finally on our way to recovery. But it's just speculation. All right? Do your own research. Nothing here is financial advice. It's just what I think. My personal opinion, what am I doing in the game wise? All game related. I know it's a crypto game and there's a lot of money related stuff, but we're focused on mechanics, the game mechanics, game progressions, and what are strategies. And through our better strategies, we'll acquire more stuff. Eventually, that'll translate to money, and money will come. But we're not focused on that too much. We're focused on how to, uh, best play the game, get better, grind, get more stuff, and stuff will take care of itself. If it doesn't, have our level ups or items and it's a game and it doesn't have a token like most other Web3 games. That's the one thing that already puts it above and beyond most of these crappy, scammy blockchain games out there already. So there you go. I'm still very, very committed to the game. Some changes, kind of like whatever, but really glad about the changes coming down. And my plan is to right now is just I need to farm a little bit more scrolls. I have about 50 right now, and since I wasn't able to farm these couple of days, these last weeks, when I get back, hopefully next week, I will have about 100 scrolls. We're gonna do speed run 2 hours of the Enchanted Isles and see what kind of number we get. And hopefully we can level some of this little by little. But still, let's look at the bond prices. That's actually still pretty good. The bond price hasn't moved too much, but around 50k is evening out. But it looks like it's gonna pump pretty soon too, once this is bought out. All right. What else? Let's look at the cash. It's still holding steady around 330. And it might look like it's gonna break out soon. But these prices also will start coming down towards the end of that. I still think I'm gonna still keep selling this. Towards the end of the expedition, like week 11, 12, that's when I started looking to buy when people don't need it that much anymore. This is all from what we learned from last season, right? All right. You gotta have a plan. Gotta be patient. I stick through it and just hopefully work out. If it doesn't, we'll adjust our plan during the middle of the expedition. And okay, that's about it this week. Let's look at some of our levels. We didn't do too much crafting. We're still just loading up on these scrolls. About 100. I will go do it around probably next week when I get back. So yeah, this is another short one for you guys. Not too much, but the update is huge. Public announcements. If you have played this game before, go into your account. Just collect your all the stuff that they replaced it with the nature's gift or whatnot, and at least do that one time, right? Get in there, and maybe when co-op comes and we can start playing together again, you can come back and still have some stuff. But anyways, that's it for this time. Hope you guys got a lot of nature's gift from your virtual items, and you're planning out your strategy, and you're going there a little bit. All right. Thank you for sticking out this time. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.